You're listening to Self-Leadership with Dr. Bensmann, the podcast for entrepreneurial minds. When was the last time you thought about where you want to be in 5 or 10 years? Do you have a clear vision of your future self? What if you had a personal vision so powerful that it guided every decision you make? How would that change your life? Welcome to a new episode of Self-Leadership with Dr. Bensmann, where we explore how mastering self-leadership helps you thrive across all areas of your life. My name is Bensmann. As a consultant, executive coach, and professor, I focus on empowering individuals to navigate the complexities of leadership and personal growth. My mission is to empower leaders like you to not just survive, but thrive in an ever-changing world. I support you in recognizing your potential, developing it, and becoming truly effective. By mastering self-leadership, you won't just perform better at work, you will feel more in control of your life, make clearer decisions, and experience more peace of mind. Creating a compelling personal vision that pulls you forward can be exciting and inspiring. But how do we do it practically? What methods work? And more importantly, which approach is best suited for you? Because, as you will discover, finding a vision isn't about following a template. It's about finding what resonates with you personally. So let's dive into today's episode. Today I want to focus on personal vision, specifically how you can create one for yourself. As we move forward, I want you to think about this. Why do you need a vision? What difference could it make in your life? And how would it shape the decisions you make day to day? To guide you, I'll share 11 practical and actionable tips that you can use right away to start crafting your vision. For even more in-depth guidance, practical ideas, and plenty of background knowledge, check out my book, Self-Leadership, The Key to Being Productive. But before we dive into the tips, let me first clarify the difference between mission and vision, two concepts that are often confused. What is mission? Mission is your core purpose, the reason you're here. It answers the question, why am I on this earth? What meaning and purpose do I associate with my life? And what is vision? Vision is a powerful, clear, and desirable image of the future that is both achievable and challenging. It answers questions like, what attracts me? What is my life goal? What do I want to be proud of at the end of my life? Now, why do we even need a vision? You might be wondering, can't I just set goals and go after them? Well, not quite. I believe that having a personal vision is like having a North Star. Just as the North Star stays fixed while everything else seems to be moving around it, your vision provides reliable direction, even when everything around you is changing. Your vision will ideally reflect your values and show how you can expand on your mission in a meaningful direction. Without a vision, you might be making progress, but toward what? A clear vision keeps you on course, especially when distractions and challenges come your way, which happens each and every day. A personal vision is not just about goal setting. It strengthens your sense of agency and self-efficacy. By setting and pursuing meaningful goals, you build confidence in your abilities and your power to shape your own life. You become the creator of your life, rather than a victim of circumstances. So, are you ready to dive into the 11 tips for creating your personal vision? Let's go. Tip number 1, scenarios. If you find it difficult to define a clear and specific vision, try working with scenarios. Take a pen and paper and sketch out different, distinct, and desirable future scenarios. These scenarios shouldn't just range from best case to worst case, but should instead describe various potential futures from different perspectives. Think about the possibilities. Where could your life take you in the next 10 years? For example, are you wondering if you'll still be living in the same country 10 years from now? Then create different scenarios, perhaps one where you are living in your current city and another where you've moved abroad. Don't rush to judge or dismiss any scenario at this stage. Let them evolve, and only later apply your personal selection criteria to choose the one that feels most aligned with you. Take your time. Tip number 2. Reverse engineering your future. Another powerful approach is to work backward from your ideal future, a process known as reverse engineering. Picture yourself living the life you dream of. And now ask yourself, how did I get there? What were the key decisions, the steps or breakthroughs that led to this point? Then map out a timeline that takes you from today to your envisioned future. Start by identifying immediate actions you can take. By starting with the end in mind, you can map out a more concrete and realistic path. Instead of simply hoping for a better future, you will see the exact steps needed to get there. Tip number 3, vision board. A vision board is a very tangible tool. Take a board, pinboard, or magnetic surface and start collecting images, symbols, words that resonate with your evolving vision. Over time, you can organize these fragments into different patterns and see what resonates. While it might sound trivial, having a visual representation of your vision can be incredibly motivating. Every time you pass by it, it reminds you of where you are headed. Even if you don't consciously look at it every day, it will still serve as a subconscious anchor, helping you stay connected to your long-term goals. Tip number 4, visualization. This is related to the vision board, but slightly different. In this step, choose or create an image that encapsulates your desired future. Close your eyes for a moment. Can you picture yourself living your ideal life? Do you dare to think about it? For instance, I once used a photo of myself on the rocky shores of Lanzarote, a photo my wife has taken, capturing a moment where I was working on a video project. That image symbolized my desire to spend more time in such a place and engage in creative work. Over time, this vision became a reality, and I now live not too far from that very spot. This type of visualization allows you to focus your energy on a specific image that represents the future. You can either create it or find it, the image that suits you best. Tip number 5, mind mapping. Mind mapping is another creative approach to organizing your thoughts about your vision. Start, for example, with the word vision in the center of a blank page, and then draw branches for key areas of your life. For example, relationships, learning, security, inner growth, whatever is important to you, family. This process is like letting your mind explore freely. It helps you gather and organize your thoughts, giving you a clearer sense of your priorities as you build toward your vision. Tip number 6, daily visualization practice. A powerful addition to mind mapping and to vision boards is a daily visualization practice. Take 5 minutes to 10 minutes each morning or each evening to picture yourself living your future. Imagine all the details, how it feels, what you see, what you hear, even what you smell. The more vividly you can picture your vision, the more real it will become, and the more focused your actions will be. This practice strengthens your focus, helping you align your daily decisions with your long-term goals. Tip number 7, journaling. Journaling is an excellent tool for exploring your thoughts and ideas around your vision. Whether you follow a structured approach like the bullet journal or prefer free-form writing, journaling helps you collect, reflect on, and organize your thoughts. Think of it as a conversation with yourself, a way to clarify what you really want in life. As part of my personal morning routine, I often reflect on key questions and jot down my thoughts. Over time, this practice can help you gain clarity on your vision. Tip number 8, storytelling. Your personal vision can be shaped as a story. Why not turn your future into a narrative? By turning your vision into a story, you engage all your senses and emotions, making the vision more compelling and meaningful. You can even involve a trusted friend or a coach as a sparring partner to help you refine your story. Or maybe you can do it with ChatGPT, for example. Imagine your future self 5 or 10 years from now. Where are you? What does your environment look like? What does your life feel like? By writing down your vision as a story, you bring it to life in a powerful way. Tip number 9, future self-interview. A twist on storytelling is to interview your future self. Imagine sitting down with the person you will be in 5 or 10 years. Someone who has achieved everything you dream of, or at least a phase of it. Ask him or her questions like, what challenges did I face? What decisions were most critical? How did I stay motivated? As an additional step, consider recording this interview as a voice memo and listen to it occasionally to reinforce your long-term vision. Do you dare to do that? Tip number 10, accountability partner. As powerful as vision work is, it can be even more effective when you share it with someone. Find an accountability partner, a friend, mentor, colleague, who will check in with you regularly. Discuss your vision and the progress you're making. An accountability partner can keep you motivated and help you stay on track, especially when challenges arise, which will be the case. To ensure consistency, set up regular meetings or check-ins. Monthly, yearly, maybe even weekly reviews can help you stay committed and focused. Tip number 11, guided reflection. Finally, if you feel stuck, consider working with a professional coach or mentor who can guide you through the reflection process and help you. A structured reflection, whether guided by a book, course, or professional, can help you explore your past, understand your strengths and weaknesses, and ultimately articulate your future vision. A good coach can also challenge your thinking and help you expand your possibilities. Don't play it safe. In my own experience, I went through such a process with a trusted advisor and coach, and I found it incredibly helpful in clarifying my long-term vision. Yes, these 11 proven tips to help you craft your personal vision. There might be one that is really helpful. Which of these tips resonates most with you? Which one will you start with? Give it a try. I'll be revisiting the topic of vision work in future episodes, where I'll also discuss potential pitfalls to watch out for. But for now, get started Use the tips from this episode to begin shaping your own vision. And if you find today's episode valuable, share it with someone who could benefit from mastering their self-leadership. Better yet, challenge a friend or colleague to develop their own vision and hold each other accountable. Imagine the powerful conversations that could come from this. Thank you for tuning in to Self-Leadership with Dr. Bensmann. Until next time, stay strong and lead yourself well. Yours, Burkhard Bensmann. Thank you for joining me on Self-Leadership with Dr. Bensmann. Until next time, stay committed to leading yourself with purpose.